Today we're going to show you how to use the system to prepare estimates. One thing about estimating software, most of it's written by software engineers. Our estimating software is written by construction people. The intention is to get your estimate over to your prospect so you can close your work as quickly as possible. In other words, in construction, a lot of times you just want to get the estimate off your desk. So let's say that a call comes in from Fenton, Michigan, and they want a fire road installed. So you're sitting at your desk. So what you do is you go here, you click on Estimating Main Menu. So here it is now. Here's your Estimating Main Menu. So what we're going to do is we're going to click Start Estimate. So now we're into the estimating section. So what you do here, project would be Fenton, description would be fire road. We're going to install a fire road. Now this section in white, this is all optional. You can add notes or whatever you want. But okay, so now we're going to create our estimate. So you figure this is about a 3-day job. So what you're going to do here is you're going to pull down, you're going to need a foreman, you're going to need 24 hours, 3 days. You pull your employees down, you're going to need a grade checker, you're going to need them for 3 days, and you're going to need a laborer. That's your crew. You're going to need them for 3 days. Okay, we're finished with that section. You don't anticipate any overtime. Now equipment, we're going to need a skip loader, and we're going to need that for 3 days. We're going to need a compactor. We're going to need that for 3 hours. And we're going to need a water truck. We're going to need that for 3 days. Coming down to materials now, we're going to need road base, and it's priced by the ton. We're going to need 450 tons of road base, and we're going to need 3/4 inch rock. We're going to need 50 tons of rock. Okay, you hit create estimate. Now basically you can see that everything's extended now, and down here at the bottom you'll see here's your full estimate. So we just created an estimate for $18,564 in about a minute. So when you're satisfied with that, you hit update and close. Your new estimate's up here. It's also in your estimate list. And back to the estimating main menu. You can click back in here. You can make adjustments if you want. Say you need another guy, or you need say you need 3 days. You figure you're going to need 4 days. You make this 32 hours instead of 24. You come down here and you hit update. Now your estimate is updated, and you hit update and close, and you're done. That's how quick estimating is in estimating system. So click back to the main menu, and that's all there is to it. I know what you're thinking. Estimating can't be that easy, but it is. It is that easy, because unlike other estimating software, we think like you think. Basically, when you go to rate sheet, this is going to be all your assets that are in the system, all your labor, materials, equipment, and rental equipment, and you know what you've got, and you know what the job takes. So like when, for example, when the call comes in, for this fire road, I can go in here now, and you know it's going to take 3 days. You know what employees you're going to need. You know what equipment you're going to need, and you know what materials you're going to need. So basically, you can get back on the phone with your prospect, and you can break this down for him and tell him, you know, how it's going to be, and he can make adjustments or whatever. You know, you want a little more of this, a little less of that, or whatever, fine tune a little bit, and then when you're done, you want to hit finalize estimate. Now the next step is to get this over to the guy so he can see it, print it out, put it into his system. So you're going to want to click estimates, and here's the estimate now. So you want to click this button here, PDF. So what I'm going to do for the sake of demonstration is I'm going to hit open link in new window. So now we come to the bottom here and I hit create PDF. It's basically, it creates a PDF which sets it in stone. PDF is the preferred method for it's what your client wants to see, because he knows it can't be changed after he's after he gets it. So here's what the format looks like, and as you can see, this is a nice detailed presentation that's going to hold up well. Just so you know, I've got a generic header in here, and this will be tailored for your look with your stationery. So basically what you want to do here now is, depending on your system, you're going to want to save this, and then you're going to want to send the guy an email and attach it as an email, or print it and fax it, or whatever you want to do. And that's basically it. So that's all there is to that. Now you've got the estimate, you've got it over to your client, hopefully he approves, and you've just secured yourself a $19,000 job in about 10 minutes. We've got another section in this software called proposals. Now basically proposals are like estimates on steroids, and I want to show you how that works. Basically, if you look at the estimates now, you see this is our Fenton Fire Road. So what we're going to do now is we're going to click edit. Now this second line here will basically, you can think of this as kicking this thing upstairs as a line item to a proposal. So basically the way that's going to work is say you know that this fire road is 500 feet long. Now let's say a call comes in and the guy wants a 2,500 foot long fire road. You need to and he wants a proposal for that. So what you'll do is you're going to basically make a line item out of this fire road estimate. So how you do that here is you put fire road. You know what that is. The unit of measure is going to be lineal feet, and the quantity, this estimate's for 500 feet. So you're going to come down here and you're going to hit update and close. Now what you've done is you've taken that estimate and you've turned it into a line item that can be used on proposals. So now we're going to say the call comes in from another city and they want a fire road, a longer fire road. So what you do is you hit start proposal. You'll come in here, you'll fill in your customer. We'll say this is Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the location is West Stadium or whatever. And then okay, so you'll pick your fire road as your line item in your proposal. Now in this case you're going to need 2,500 feet of fire road. Hit create proposal, and there it is, you're done. So you hit update proposal and close, and now you've got a proposal for 2,500 lineal feet of fire road. As you can see, construction estimating and proposal writing does not have to be tedious and difficult. In this past couple segments, we created an estimate and we created a proposal, and we did it all in just a matter of minutes. Now what I want to do, I want to show you this estimating main menu a second. Right down here we have the your rate sheet. Now this is what we have in the system right now, but this is a demonstration system. In real life you're going to have, you may have 40 or 50 employees. Your materials, you may have 100, 200 line items for materials. Your equipment, you're going to have 40 or 50 items in there, and the same thing with rental. So basically when you go to an estimate now, you're going to go to estimating main menu and you start a new estimate. These drop down lists are going to contain your entire roster, and these equipment list is going to be your entire roster. So this becomes a very powerful tool for estimating. The idea is to get this stuff off your desk. You're not going to make any money tied up trying to estimate something. This does it quick. It's got nice output, and you can get it over to your client, get it signed off, and start work knowing that you're going to be paid.